Kilpailussa mukana Ramirent. Kotikatsomon eväät tarjoaa Kotipizza.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more disc golf media coverage. We are coming to you with the second stop on the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour here in Heinola, Finland at the PDPT Disc Golf Course. Got the MPO lead card coverage for you. I'm Tony Ferro.
With him as always, Cornelius Farnsworth. You're listening to the early morning edition, brunch edition, round 2, back 9.
Had a up and down, crazy front 9. Lots better weather though.
Definitely more scoreable conditions like we mentioned front 9. But they're not exactly scoring more. At least not these guys in this card.
Now we can see Tero Jattinen with a -5, leading the pack now. Joona is right behind him though. Let's see if he can't catch up.
I take that back. Seppo was able to find some scoring opportunities. So
that
he had a good front 9.
Well, let's get into some more disc golf coverage. Got hole 10, first par 5 on the course, 276 meters. Pretty straight shot off the tee. It's slightly downhill as well. Left to right curve, as we've been seeing, is a theme on this course for the first shot off the tee. After that, you're going to then weave yourself probably in a hyzer shot, set yourself up for this third approach. Again, downhill, slightly left to right. Green is pretty fast as it is still slanting downhill. Pretty tough par 5, but still scoreable. How'd this come in, Cornelius?
Coming right up there, Mr. Ferro.
As we watch Joni start us off.
As with the previous round, this is hole 10 is coming in about the 5th hardest hole, actually.
Well, Joni just demolishing that tee shot. That was huge. Anheuser panning out.
There was one eagle of the day on this hole, so somebody really attacked that second shot.
Somebody got with it with some distance. 2 shots, 276 meters. That is cooking.
Couldn't see where that ended up. I think it kicked him into the woods.
Yeah, it looked a bit too far right. We'll have to see what his scramble game looks like out of that. Seppo up next.
A higher route.
Is it going to hold the Annie? She's flexing out a bit early, but it did get through all the trees.
That is not an ideal landing spot.
Yeah, definitely some obstruction on that left side. See if he can't flex a sidearm or so out of there.
Heinänen. Really solid game on these tight fairways.
Oh, yeah. And that's rolling over. Is it going to hold? He's going to be a little bit shorter than Seppo, but still on that left side. I think he might have a line to get at least up, set himself up for that third shot.
So as we're starting this back 9 off, kind of interesting fact here. Heinänen was able to play 5 down on the back 9. Peltonen was 6 down on the back 9. But Pyry, Joutsen was 8 down on the back 9 yesterday in the rainy conditions.
Wow.
So let's keep an eye on him in these really ideal conditions. So he's got potential on this back 9 to maybe even separate himself.
You can see Seppo here really pinched off, executing a big Anheuser sidearm. He seems to be okay with it. That looked good. Did not hear any trees.
Yeah, he uses that shot often to get himself out of trouble and around corners. And
I think in these woods, you got to have that in your bag. Joni maybe just a bit too straight. Didn't really see where that ended up, but it did not look like it was curving with the fairway. Pyry up next. Sidearm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Misrelease from Pyry, catching the first available tree. He will be up again. Better release here. Anheuser's holding strong.
That's just dangerous, throwing it so high up. If it gets clean, then you get the full flight. But
Now you need the height with the Anheuser so it can pan.
mm-hmm.
Give yourself that distance. Joona up with just a textbook sidearm. Look at that. Park job.
He just broke that hole down. I think Seppo would do the same. This is in his 99% distance.
Yeah, great scramble from Seppo with that second shot. That put him in prime time position.
He usually puts it a lot closer than that.
Yeah,
though.
unfortunately, keeping that just a bit too wide left. Tapping a couple branches, and it just stopped his shot a little bit short on the green.
Nice touch.
Joni is scrambled nicely, capitalizing after that unfortunate second shot. Maybe I miss...
Now that'll be a putt for birdie.
Ah, that's correct. I mistook it. Sorry. That was Pyry that had the unfortunate second.
Little circle's edge attempt here.
This should be to save par.
This looks like outside of the circle. Maybe he's going to step it. No step needed.
Oh, just a bit wide right. Unneeded bogey on this hole. Seppo for birdie.
I think the tree definitely affected his line.
Yeah, he was, I think, right in the way
Yep.
of that.
That's frustrating when that happens. But at that point, he has to put a lot more hyzer angle to have that thing scoot in the right side door.
Well, he will unfortunately take the par. Pyry with a bogey. And the other two going to take some nice birdie for Joona. Really nice birdie for Joni. Huge drive.
I like this fairway.
Well,
That's
here
a
we
nice
have a
looking
nice
hole.
gettable par 5. This is 234 meters. First tee shot's going to be a big, high backhand righty hyzer. Trying to cut this corner, get some forward momentum on this straight fairway. Set yourself up for the second shot, which is pretty much a huge distance drive with a backhand fade going from right to left. With this fairway skipping up, we can definitely see some eagle possibilities on this hole.
Second day in a row, easiest hole on the course. Coming in at a full half stroke under par. So it's time to score, guys.
Joni doing just that with a real high hyzer. Going way up the fairway on the left side. That'll set him up nicely, opening the fairway up real wide. He will be able to attack for that eagle.
A real compact stroke that Heinänen has. Not a huge pullback or reach back.
Really using the entire fairway there. Unfortunately, getting a bit too far to the right. I think he is stuck behind a tree. Have to see how his second shot is.
That seems to be the shot that they're going for.
This looks more like what you want. And yeah,
Center cut.
center cut right in the fairway. Nothing but perfect run up.
Joutsen looking to rebound after that unfortunate bogey.
And that's looking to be just fine. Oh, little reverse kick, and now he's going to be sitting there right next to that tree.
These guys all have a strong standstill game. I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Yeah, standstill, you're trying to do 130 or so standstill. That's going to be
But
tall task.
like you said, if that tree is in his arm swing, you just can't get that out of your head.
Joona is just settling up, setting himself up for the par. Didn't want anything to do with that eagle
This sets up for
opportunity.
Paju really well.
Yeah, unfortunate did not get the turn over there. He caught a tree on the left side fairway, but it still kicked him right into the fairway, which keeps him in position for the birdie.
This also hit left side. A little too much stability on that disc.
Got some onlookers with the video angles. Oh, standstill from Pyry. Little early out of the hand. Really tough shot to do. Unfortunate with that nice drive, putting him right next to the tree.
Yeah, that definitely affected him. You're right.
Seppo looking to be doing a flexor.
Seppo with no trees to bother him at all. What a well-controlled shot. It looks like another tree.
A little bit
in
early.
between him and the basket.
That'll have to be a straddle putt for Seppo
Some
for
rounds.
the birdie.
Heinänen, let's see what his short game. Oh, he pulled that right and he knows it.
Yeah, he opened his hips up on that.
And he got away with it.
He sure did. All right, Pyry. Let's see what you got from this angle. Ooh, a tight little gap right off. Oh, he executes it very well. Just outside the bullseye. Oh, no. No, Joni.
He's a little closer. And that's not an easy shot.
No way. Jump putt through trees, around another one, leaving himself a bit short.
Yeah, but he just felt more comfortable with that than to actually throw it and risk hitting a tree.
Seppo for birdie. Just a bit too fast on the putt. Hand got ahead of the putter.
That's the same mistake we saw him make earlier. The same exact one.
Joni to save the par. Well executed after a couple subpar approaches. And Pyry will get the birdie. Erase that bogey on hole 10. Get back to even.
Really routine birdie from Joona. He made that one look really easy.
Except for that approach squeaking through that tree on the right side.
He made that look easy too. Hey, but on these two par fives to start the back nine off, Heinänen with 2 birdies. Great start.
Keep it going. Hole 12, par 4, 189 meters. Again, you got this Anheuser left to right shot off the tee. Then you're setting yourself up for the right to left shot for your approach. Flexing in at the end with a slanting left to right green. Get some pretty fast skip ways if you have to come in with a sharp angled disc.
You think we'll see any sidearms in this? It really seems to set up for a sidearm stand-up, basically. Or even a sidearm Annie panning out.
I really think these guys are backhand dominant all the way, and you can get a lot of distance with a backhand flex shot. Wait, that looks to be a bit nose up from Pyry. Just did not have enough Anheuser angle on it. He caught one of the trees mid-fairway.
Drop straight down, though.
Did drop him straight down. That is a bonus. Oh, slip on the tee from Joni. Is it going to work out, though?
He pulled over on it.
He sure got some love on that. Nice. Great break for Joni. And Seppo. Nice Anheuser angle, panning out, flexing.
He executed that really well. Textbook.
You can't ask for too much more.
Well, he had 3 examples that he could watch really closely, and he corrected well. Nice shot.
Pyry up first. Anheuser sidearm. I heard a
got some
tree.
work. He's thinking par now.
Oh, this looks like the right angle. Come on out. Oh, sit. Stop. Yeah.
Nice shot. That's
Great
gonna be a
shot.
nice look at birdie.
Flex backhand, flex sidearm.
So I was right, but they're using that for their second shots. Great shot here.
Joona, great up. Wow. And here's Seppo's second. Looks like to be a backhand Anheuser.
That means that's pretty much all day long in the circle.
Yeah, he was so far up the fairway that he just needed one angle on the disc to finish it off. That's huge for a 190-meter par 4.
Yeah, that's a big advantage to have that much speed.
Pyry with the approach to save the par. Looks to be on the dance floor. Come on. Just high.
As well. I did want to mention, like I said before, they're using metrics for their scoring here on this Finnish tour, but they're not keeping all the statistics. The inside the circle putts, greens in regulation, these kind of things. Anyway, that'd be interesting to know all that little stuff.
The stat man wants the stats, guys.
Everybody wants the stats, guys.
Seppo and Joona with fantastic birdies. Unfortunately, Pyry will take a bogey, keeping that colorful scorecard going. Lucky number 13. Par 4, 212 meters. Downhill tee shot. Again, as the theme goes, we're going to be doing a left to right turn off the tee. Want that disc to pan out just a little bit, land nice and flat on the fairway. Set yourself up for the backhand righty hyzer approach. With again the theme, this green is super fast and sloping on more than one side. This is a tough tee shot. Most likely scrambling on the second. Joona up with a big Annie.
He's in the cluster of trees over there. That's not really going to be a clean second shot.
Yep, just filtered out just a bit too early and ended up in the woods.
Well, I hope he can keep the streak alive. Paju, a little right side, but we know he has all the angles to find the green. Joni?
This looks good.
That looks like the shot.
Just got to get through there. Just fell down in the Anheuser. Caught himself right side rough.
Same concept, but with something more overstable, I think. So
Oh,
here we
you
go. Different approach to it.
There you go. There's your sidearm.
Yeah, he threw one earlier as well off the tee. So, I mean, he's not sidearm dominant, but
that's nice. That's really in prime time position.
it looks like an easier shot, just a one-angle shot, really. Oh, look what he's dealing with. That's a tight gap he has to hit right off the bat.
Oh,
well done. He did exactly that.
Cured it.
He's going to be really happy to have that look.
In the circle for a birdie with that. Wow, that was a great approach.
What commitment to hit that line.
Oh, Seppo. Oh, it was almost going to be great. And then he nicked the second tree coming out of the woods. Totally stopped the shot. Seppo will be up again. This is the third shot. Get up and down to save the par.
He's got a good look at it.
Oh, it's that MX-1 again. Look at how
Look at that
overstable.
stable out.
That's amazing. That thing is so overstable.
So that was a little fairway driver he threw on just a nice touch shot.
No, that was a mid-range. That's the new mid-range from Prodigy.
Very stable mid.
Super overstable.
Great utility disc.
Definitely getting in work this round.
A little more success than Seppo had with this, and it's going to get him a putt.
That's a great scramble. Sidearm forehand from Joona. Getting him just outside the circle for the birdie putt.
That's a solid looking shot right there. Good control. Straight as an arrow.
Beautiful.
He'll have a tree to the back for that putt, but I don't think it'll affect him. These guys all seem to be able at this level to straddle putt or stagger putt or whatever they need to do. So
Joona exercising some patience, just laying up for the par.
that's an awesome up and down from Peltonen.
That was amazing.
After that drive into the jail,
Just the standstill, pure through the woods.
that's awesome golf.
Great to see him capitalize.
I think Pyry's going to capitalize on this one
He sure needs it.
from about 5 paces.
Get it. And he'll continue the roller coaster back nine, going up and down and up and down.
Come on, Seppo.
There you
All
go,
right.
Seppo.
That wasn't a long putt, but he needed it. He can't be missing any more of those to stay in contention. He's 3 out of the lead at this point. But with Seppo 3 out of the lead, you still don't feel too comfortable. He's too close.
Well, we'll get out of the woods and into some open shots. Got hole 14, par 3, 155 meters. Small gap to hit off the tee, and then it opens wide up. But that'll bring in these OB stakes that are surrounding the basket and carving out your fairway. You're going to see again, little turnover shot, flexing back in. Unless these guys are just trying to lay it up and play it safe, they'll be throwing that flat backhand hyzer that'll come out nice and early into the fairway. I think that's what Joni did just here.
This is a nice open hole, but it's the 3rd hardest hole on the course. It's got to be because of that distance.
Yeah, distance for the par 3, plus it's got a lot of OB around it. I'm sure the wind comes into play here.
Only 7 players were able to manage a birdie.
And then you still got to hit this gap off the tee and put Annie on the disc. Going downhill, lots of things could go wrong. I'm sure most people are just laying it up on this hole, playing the safe 3, moving on.
Oh, no.
Whee! Oh no, just nicked the tree branch and Annied it.
Could have been worse. But right out of the hand, it was just beelining for that tree.
It sure was.
Now, here's the person I would think would be able to get it there.
Yeah, Seppo
Advantage
definitely has
Paju.
the hyzer power here, but I think we're dealing with a bit of a right to left wind because everybody's just pushing left immediately. Ooh, I think Joona went out of bounds on that drive.
I think
not see a
Seppo did as
graphic.
well. I was just wondering. I didn't see it, but he was way left. From the looks at it, that was his birdie putt then.
We'll have to check the score at the end, but yes, it was. It seemed to be safe. Oy, look at the wind. Did you see it just pick the disc up right out of his
A
hand?
little bit, yeah. But he also gave it that floaty bid, which is going to be more dangerous. Look at that. It's not a floaty bid.
He knew it.
Oh,
Oh, come on. Let me see it again.
just
That
standing
was
there from
so
about
good.
17 meters out. Wow.
Can we get the replay?
Well, Anheuser released, and
Look
then
at
it
this.
started flexing.
Check his hand out. He's like, yep.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Get it, Joni.
Nice spin.
Great putt. And I believe this will be for bogey. Oh.
Yeah, he did almost all the work. I mean, those go in 80% of the time, I think.
That was in the chains and then back out.
He got nubbed.
He sure did get nubbed.
Yeah, no nub love that time. So 3, the most common score on this hole, that's for sure.
Unfortunate for Joona there.
One player had worse than a triple bogey. That's a lot of trouble they found.
There's some OB to deal with. Now let's move to hole 15, par 3, 146 meters. Very similar shot to 14, a little bit shorter, a little bit more treacherous green to deal with, but less OB, I would say. Again, flex shot off of the tee for the righty backhand. Looking to crash into the hill, stop the disc, get that birdie. But it is not an easy task.
Joni quietly putting together a really nice back 9. Already 3 for 5.
And then he is leading the card right
With
now.
a great drive here, so he's looking to make that 4 out of 6.
And that is on the dance floor. He hit that hill just like intended.
I was going to say this sets up for a sidearm, but now Pyry's really the only one we've seen on this group throw from the tee like that. So,
well, that is
great
a
choice.
Big sidearm to have. And he puts himself just inside the circle, putting for birdie.
Oh, that's going to have to stable up fast, isn't it?
Yes, it does. That looks too far to the right, but it should be safe.
Just the wrong angle.
Yeah, just a miss.
And throws it well past the hole without even breaking a sweat.
Joona?
Joona really making the correction from Seppo, I think, but
Yeah,
that disc
again,
also needs to stable up quick.
just maybe some wind out there. Just seems as soon as the Anheuser angle gets on the disc too hard, it just drops out of the sky.
It seems like a right to left wind, but looking at the flag, it's not showing us that.
I would agree. Joona just laying it up. Seppo not thinking that. Gave that a little half bid.
Joutsen, well within his range. He's got a nice spin putt.
Oh, just early left. Chains
Prodigy
off.
baskets want center chains really badly.
They sure do. Joni to save the card, and he will. He's going to -6 for the round and 14 down total.
He's leading the tournament.
Attaway.
That's a big swing the last 2 holes over Heinänen. Peltonen takes 5 strokes on him in 2 holes. That's incredible.
That's doing work. That's putting in the work. Lots can happen. 3 holes to go.
And a whole nother round.
Hole 16, par 3, 120 meters. Wide open off the tee. Just got to hit this gap way late in the flight, but you got a nice backboard uphill slope behind the basket. It's a long shot. These guys have the arm. I really want to see an ace on this hole.
That would be a nice one.
You can run it. You can do it. See it.
They got that backstopper.
Oh, Joni turning that over a bit too much. But catching a little reverse skip just outside the circle.
I think he landed in an open space there. He's going to have a clean look.
Pyry.
Here's the other approach from the Heiser angle. No, I guess that was a similar...
Oh, last Guardian tree to miss before Park Job Central. That will leave him outside the circle, still on the dance floor.
I don't think Seppo's going to be short.
Ooh,
But
this
that's too
is not
stable.
enough. Yeah, it's not enough, Annie.
He's throwing some overstable plastic these days.
Still pin high, just about 15 meters left.
Heinänen looking to get back on track.
This is looking all right. Just needs the hyzer. Yeah, I'll take it. He's up level with the basket. Bit right side. But working it.
Look at that round 2 gallery. Not bad.
Pyry up first. This looks huge.
No, not enough.
Yeah. So uphill. Maybe it was about 18 meters or so, but it probably felt like 35. Oh, Joni with a huge go.
That was a good effort.
Valiant effort from Joni there. Seppo just laying it up. That's a smart play. You can get a lot of nastiness on the side here. Joona.
There it is.
Skipper.
That's how you take a stroke on the rest of them.
That'll get the confidence back up.
About 27 birdies on this hole for this round, and 75 other scores. But it was birdieable, and that was a big one for Heinänen.
At a much needed time, nonetheless.
Good rebound. And the other guys with pars on hole 16. 2 to go.
Hole 17. Treacherous par 3. 95 meters downhill. OB on the left side. And you got this fast island filled with AstroTurf. Misses to the right, obviously, but with this type of a shot late in the round, these guys all want the birdie. It's wide open, looking at you right in the face.
Yeah, but we saw the sneaky, dangerous green they had to deal with yesterday. It
It
gave
is.
a couple putts trouble.
It's fast.
You want to be
fast
on the
one.
right side of that hill putting. You want to be putting towards that hill. That's the putt you want.
Joona, very nice shot.
A complete park job.
Gotta land it short. Gotta let that AstroTurf do some work
This
as well.
looks left.
This could have some danger if it doesn't sit. Oh. Just on the edge. But he will be safe. Pyry.
Nope.
Oh. Open the hips up way too quick on that shot. Got to finish the throw before you look at it.
Seppo was a good one to really turn the body sideways and definitely throw it before he's looking at it, huh?
It's all about trust in the disc, trust in your throw, full confidence. That looks like an overstable disc. Forced over Annie. Just making sure that he's inbounds. It's way safe.
The future of disc golf Finland up there is very bright, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Some of the best players in Europe, period, coming out of this country. And now they're going to play in the U.S.
Pyry from the drop zone. Oh, great attempt. Just a
needed
little low.
Little more lift. Huh? It looked like it was going to do it, actually.
It's a scary putt from the drop zone like that. Joni. Oh, just off the top band, but keeps it close. Should be an easy cleanup for par.
And Joona
There it is. Back-to-back birdies for Joona. Getting him back to 14 under par, tying with Joni.
Well, showing why he's the current third best player in Europe.
Seppo.
Nice putt from
capitalizing as
Seppo. He
well.
needed that one. That proved something. Nice stroke.
Made the shot look way easier than the rest of the card. Really.
Well, he really just did that floaty drop in. Very nice touchy putt.
I'm talking more about the drive. He really just ripped over on an Anheuser with something overstable and just let it cut back in and skip a couple times. I thought he was way right, but it was just inside the circle, 6 meters. It's what you want every time.
Well, 2 birdies, a bogey, and a par.
Well, let's finish out strong. We got 1 to go. Hole 18, par 4, 178 meters. OB all over the place. Got left side, has this little cutout making the fairway. Perfect landing zone, just a bit smaller. Right side on the bushes is OB. And you have this little sand pit in front of the green that's just posted up on this hill. Treacherous green. Want to get as much D as you can off the tee, making your approach that much easier. Being able to land it soft, not use a fast disc.
A big rip from Heinänen.
That has got lots of D on it. Does it have enough to get back in? Barely. Wow. Real love from that drive.
Yeah, he gave that some gas. Speaking of gas.
Looked a little bit low. Oh, but no. Just placement. Perfect position.
You can see why he keeps it low. That OB's right over there looming on the left.
Absolute center cut fairway. Right in the primetime landing zone.
A similar shot here.
If it sits, yep. Joni right there with him. Maybe even a little bit further.
It doesn't look like there's much skipping today on that grass. Not on this fairway.
Yeah, but they're landing it pretty nice and flat, allowing for that grass to catch a lot of the disc and not make it skip at all. Angle control is huge in this game. Don't let the edge of the disc hit the ground or you will flare.
It is really nice looking healthy grass, by the way. I played long enough in California that you just get used to there is no grass. The courses are actually brown in the summer.
That is true. You can see primetime landing zone sets you up for a pretty nice approach shot. Can just drive it into the front side of this hill. Let the disc stop. Give you an easy birdie putt.
Well, it looks like if he makes that, he may make lead card for tomorrow's coverage.
And Joona just parking it. Great shot.
That's going to get him to 15 down for the day. For the tournament.
And Pyry with the birdie to go back to even. Joni with a -7. Great round from Joni.
No bogeys.
Seppo, another -6. Sorry, a -7 and a -6. -5 for Joona.
Both Joni and Seppo bogey-free through the back 9. Nice run, guys.
Solid gets. The back 9 is
This
definitely
is a
more
solid putt.
scoreable
Remember
than the
this one?
front. How can I forget?
Sneaking in there behind the scores. Oh, yeah.
Bang. Great job from Joni. Huge back 9 to get it going for
I would
the
expect
tournament.
Heinänen and Peltonen to be leading the field right now, tied for first.
Well, let's take a look.
Yep, exactly.
Absolutely. Joni and Joona tied for first at -15. Seppo coming in at -13. And we will have Mikael Ham on the card with a 7 down round coming in, 11 down total. Another new face for more disc golf. Thanks, guys,
Always
for
welcome.
tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stick with us for some more round coverage.
Support European disc golf coverage.
Fair Farnsworth.